Have you ever felt that little pull of magic, that whisper of adventure that calls to you just as the world is falling asleep? You remember a summer, not too long ago, when that whisper turned into a shout. I was a kid, staying at my grandparents' house deep in the countryside, the kind of place where the silence at night is so complete, you can hear your own heartbeat. My room had this big window that looked out over a sprawling meadow. During the day, it was a sea of green and wildflowers, but at night, something truly extraordinary happened. The first time he saw it, he thought he was dreaming. One tiny light blinked into existence, then another, and another. Soon, the entire meadow was filled with a constellation of drifting, dancing lights, fireflies. He was completely mesmerized. I pressed my nose against the cool glass, trying to follow a single light as it bobbed and weaved through the darkness. It felt like they were sending me a secret message, a silent invitation. And one night, he decided to accept. Grandma always sighed, "Don't go out after dark." But the pull was too strong. He slipped out of my bed, tiptoed past my grandparents' room. Hearing Grandpa's soft snores was my all-clear signal, and he crept out the back door. The air was warm, and he smelled of dampers and the night-blooming jasmine. It was so much darker outside than it looked from my window. For a second, he felt a flicker of fear. But then, a firefly blinked right in front of my face, as if to say, "It's okay. Follow me." So he did. He stepped into the tall grass, which tickled my ankles. The fireflies swirled around me, their gentle glows lighting up a path that only he could see. It was like walking through a living galaxy. Some would land on my hand, their light pulsing softly, a tiny, warm beacon. It felt like they knew me, like we were old friends. He wandered deeper into the meadow, not really knowing where he was going, just following their silent lead. The world he knew had transformed. The familiar oak tree at the edge of the field looked like a giant guardian, its branches draped in twinkling lights. The little creek he usually skipped stones across now shimmered, reflecting the firefly's glow, making it look like a river of stars. He wasn't scared anymore. He felt this incredible sense of peace and wonder. It was just me and my thousands of tiny, glowing companions. I remember lying down in the soft grass, looking up at the real stars in the sky and the other stars all around me. It was hard to tell where one ended and the other began. It felt like he was floating in the middle of the universe. As he lay there, the fireflies seemed to dance just for me. They would spiral up into the air, creating glowing vortexes, then cascade down like a gentle, silent fireworks show. I imagined they were telling me stories of the forest, of the daytime sun and the nighttime moon. It felt like he was a part of their secret world, a keeper of their nightly magic. I have no more idea how long he was out there. Time seemed to stretch and bend. It could have been minutes, or it could have been hours. Eventually, he noticed their light starting to thin out, their dance becoming slower. It was as if they were bidding me good night, one by one. A little firefly, maybe the same one from the beginning, landed on my fingertip one last time, gave a final, bright flash, and he flew off into the darkness towards the woods. He knew it was time to go back. He retraced my steps, the path less bright now, but the memory of the light was burned into my mind. He slipped back into the house, into my bed, my heart full of a quiet joy. Looking out the window, he saw the last few fireflies blinking their goodbyes before the meadow returned to its peaceful darkness. The next morning, when Grandma asked what he dreamed about, he just smiled. How could he explain that it wasn't a dream? That for one night, he had danced with stars, walked through a river of light, and been shown the secret, magical heart of the world by a million tiny fireflies? That night changed something in me. It taught me that magic isn't just in fairy tales. It's in the quiet moments, in the heart of nature, waiting for you to be brave enough to step out into the dark and see it. It's in the blink of a firefly, a tiny spark of light against the vast darkness, reminding us that even the smallest light can make the world a magical place. And you know what? Every summer, when you see that first firefly of the season, you think back to that night. You remember the feeling of the cool grass, the scent of jasmine, and the silent invitation to an adventure. It's a reminder that there's always a little bit of magic out there. You just have to be willing to look for it. So next time you see a firefly, maybe give it a little wave. Who knows what secrets it might share with you. Thanks for joining me on this little trip down memory lane. I hope it sparked a little bit of wonder in you too. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, keep looking for the magic.